Hey guys, welcome back to the Chelsweets kitchen. One of my very favorite things to decorate cakes with is, you guessed it, sprinkles. So today I'm going to be making a really colorful and really fun cake, and we're going to be decorating the cake with loads of sprinkles with a colored ganache splatter, and we're going to be topping it with some sprinkled pretzels from Fatty Sundays. So the sprinkles that I use are from Sprinkle Planet, which has just the best tasting sprinkles ever. And you also can get customized sprinkles. So if you have a certain sports team you like or school colors, you can get those in a special jar and they ship them right to the front of your door. So I'm going to get started applying our frosting to our cake, and then we'll get going with the decorations. Since this cake is going to be really colorful, I've made 4 blue velvet funfetti cake layers, and I've stacked them on top of each other and filled them with a vanilla buttercream with sprinkles between each layer. And then I've gone around and done my crumb coat in a variety of frosting colors, and the last one that I put on was green, which is why it's green right now. But we're going to end up covering it with a final coat of buttercream that's just plain white, so that way our splatters of ganache will really pop. So I'm going to go ahead and apply our last layer of buttercream. Alright, so now that we have enough buttercream covering our cake, we're going to use our cake bench to smooth it out. So I always like to put on extra frosting because as you use your cake bench, you're going to take off a lot of the excess. But it's easier to get perfectly smooth sides if you have extra frosting on the cake. So the last step is to take a look and make sure your cake looks level, because sometimes your top can get a little bit lopsided and you want it to be as level as possible. So I think this actually looks pretty good. I'm very pleased with that. One final step before I pop this into the freezer is that we're going to take some sprinkles and we're going to place them around the base of the cake. And now that we have our sprinkles around the base of our cake, we're also going to put some on the top of our cake. So you want to be careful as you do this because they are going to fall off and go all over the place, but I can just kind of press them down. So now that the top of our cake is coated in sprinkles and we have quite a bit of sprinkles on our counter and floor, we're going to pop this into the freezer so it can chill for about 15 minutes, so it'll be really nice and cold for the warm ganache that we're going to splatter on it. Alright you guys, so now that our cake is nice and frozen, and we've heated up our ganache so it's runny, as you can see. I'm going to start splattering it against the cake in an aggressive motion like that. And you can see that I've set up boards behind my cake because I don't want the ganache to fly literally all over the kitchen. So this should help catch a lot of the extra spray that doesn't hit the cake. So now that we have popped our cake into the fridge, and our white chocolate ganache is kind of firmed up on the edge of the cake, we're going to pipe some swirls of buttercream around the top, and then we're going to stick some of our Fatty Sundays sprinkle pretzels into each of our buttercream swirls. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the like and subscribe button below. To see the recipe for this splatter cake and all of my other sweets, you can visit Chelsweets.com, and you can also see more of my creations on Instagram at Chelsweets. Hope to see you guys again soon!